a multicolor. I have an orange and yellow actually. I have a blue with some green. I have a green. I have a yellow. I have one lavender. I've forgotten what this one is. Oh, this one is, it's blue and a rusty color. And two pinks. Okay, so one multicolor, one green and blue, two pinks, one green, one yellow and orange, and one lavender. I have all of those that you guys can snag from me so that you would have one to start and practice with, and you'll have patterns for all of these. And there are patterns on the internet, many patterns. All right, so that's really it from me, but I'm going to leave it. I'm doing it this way so you guys don't get bored out of your minds, but if you happen to want to see how it goes to finish, I'm going to continue filming while I finish this. So you can either turn me off now and say I've heard enough, or you can stay as I finish it to see how it turns out. So I'm going to keep going. This was number 11, so I'm on 12, which is color number 3. Messed up my papers here. See, this one might turn out all wrong. I think number 3 is this over here. This is my number 3 color. Pretty sure. Yes. This is going to go on number 12. Number 13 is number 2, which is this one. Cut them off. So this is 3, this is 2. This was 1. Okay, 14 is number 4, which is over here, these pretty little leaves. I had never done this before, and then I came into possession of this kit, and like I say, you look at it and I'm like, yeah, I don't have time to be messing with that, but I tried it and it just is zip done, and it looks so complicated and it looks so wonderful that I thought I would show it to you guys, and maybe you could make your own. This is color number 2, which is right here. I'm going to have way a bunch of browns left over. So if anybody, like on these ones where I turned it around backwards, so it's on just a white one, if somebody wants to have just to turn one of those around and do it brown, they could do that instead of what's in the kit. I mean in this that I made. I picked brown to be what I demonstrated with because it was the most boring and the one that I thought you guys would want to buy the least. But I really like these shades of brown, so works out fine for me. That was 16. 17 is right here, color number 1. If I have one left over, I'm going to let my grandson try it, Landon. Levi, as yet anyway, does not have patience for things like this at all. This is number 3. He thinks he wants to do it. And he doesn't last. Yeah, that was great. What's next? Landon was over here the other day and came over while I was working, and he's been seeing my things that I'm coloring as I practice. This is number 2. And so he wanted to color something. And so I stamped him out this really cool big stamp that I just got that's flowers. And I set him up a little table here, and he sat right here next to me. And to color in his flowers. And he wasn't able to finish because Mom came to get him, but he's going to come back this next week. This week now. And that was 15. Uh-oh. Maybe I should keep my mouth shut. I get it. It's 19, but it's looking like, it looks like 16 to me. Anyway, he's going to come back and finish it, and he wants to hang it up in his room. He's doing a good job. He's trying, because he sees when I'm practicing on my, so you had to make sure this is on the back, not the front. He's seen how, I'm trying to practice and get shading down. So he's doing it on his flowers. He's like working on adding some shading to the petals. Number 2 is this one. Is this big enough? Sure is. The papers that are in the kits too will probably be enough for more than one. You might want to trace off the shape of your base card before you start, so that you could cut one out like that and make one on your own. Number 2. Wait a minute. This is not right, hon. This is number 4. Pay attention, old woman. Which is this one. To me, I'm not really concerned if I don't get it perfect. But, you try. Now this goes here. If you're not spending so much time talking, it goes really quickly. I'm nearing the end. Number 19 is number 1, which is right here. messed up. Sorry, guys. I shouldn't be. On 19. I think I was wrong over here where I thought I was wrong. Yeah, that's not next. 19. Here I go. 19 is number 1. Which is this. Goes right here. When you're looking for paper, I know I usually don't get their paper because of it, but the pattern paper they sell at Hobby Lobby is not nice cardstock weight like we're used to working with the cards. It is lightweight, so that would be a good place to. What is going on? This is supposed to go over the top of this. There we go. Okay, 19. 20. 21 is number 2. Right here. 22 is number 4. Right here. Number 3 is number 2. Sounds weird. Oh, I have a piece right here. 23 is number 2. The back of this looks horrendous, but it doesn't look horrendous when it's done. 24 is number 4. 25 is number 1. Right here. 26 is number 3, which is this one. I think I may have mixed these two up, but I'm not going to worry about it. Might be a good idea to not sit and chat and be just to pay attention to what you're doing. That was 26. Next is 27, which is color number 1. Is number 3, which I think I got switched around. I don't care. Let's say it's this color. Like I say, I might have these two mixed up. This is correct. I might have it right because you can see the matching one across. That's 28. 29 is number 2, so we're going to say this is number 22, number 2. I never ever would have thought when I looked at the finished ones of these that it would be so easy to do. It looks like a lot of work. Number 4. Number 2, which then we said was this. And 32 is the last one, which is this. Cut this off, and then I'm just gonna make sure these all lay down because there won't be something on top of them now. So let's just make sure all the edges get down. All right, and now we're just gonna take this off of my pattern and turn it over. And this is what I made. Isn't it cool? I like it. Even just this, I had just a square, and a square or a circle or whatever turns out really neat. So now, ladies, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off all these cards that I have that are already done. And then I will come back and I'll show them to you all. I can't wait to make this one. I love these colors. So anyway, that's the make and take for today. You guys are perfectly capable of doing this on your own, and I encourage you to do that. Look at all these browns. I can cut myself a square or a circle out of a piece of paper and lay it. The easiest to do if you're making your own on one of these is to cut a square out of your middle with either just by tracing it or with a thinlet that matches the size, or a heart, a circle. Obviously, you have to cut a circle. Those are really easy if you're going to do them on your own and not get anything from me. But then I'm going to check, and I know I don't have that, but one of my dies might fit perfectly any of these, which means I would also have all of these. These for sure, I know I could do, and this probably. So that gives me 6 things that I could do without having to move on to Patterns Online. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to put all my stuff away and get back to work at what I'm doing for my job, and getting ready for Paper Pumpkin. And then I'll come back and let you guys see what I've made out of them. This actually, with the wood on it, wouldn't be a bad 5x7 card. We'll see. I do have some 5x7 card bases with envelopes that they if I cut just a border off of this might look really good on those. So anyway, I hope you guys will try this. It's really fun, and just kind of relaxing, and you just sit and do it in the quiet and follow the pattern around and then turn it over, and you've made something pretty. So I encourage you to give it a try. Let me know if you want to get any of these packs that I have, along with copies of all of the patterns that I have. And let me know which color you want, and I will get them out on the porch for you to come pick up. Thanks a lot, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.